Hi, I'm Delusion Dispeller. I'm going to talk to you some more about some of the things you may expect to feel or experience after the abuse is over with the narcissist, or maybe sometimes within the relationship with the narcissist. So let's talk about something. It's a very big word. It's a psychological word, but it's one of my favorite words because it totally makes sense and it totally fits everything that you're going through. It's called cognitive dissonance. Cognitive has to do with your mind, your brain. And dissonance, I have to look up the word for sure, but I believe it's kind of like a disharmony, like a imbalance of a sort. With a narcissist, there's a lot of cognitive dissonance after a while. Because when they first meet you, they play into your picture of what a normal person should be. They're interested in me. They think I'm great. They like hanging out with me. In fact, they canceled their dates with their other friends so we could be together. That kind of thing. So you think, oh, this person just is really into me. They like me. You know, they're a good friend. They consider me a good friend. We're going to have this awesome relationship. That kind of thing. So everything seems to make sense at first. What happens, though, throughout the relationship, weird things and oddities and behaviors and how you're treated and just the things they say that are so tactless and just the way they treat other people sometimes and you. It creates a cognitive dissonance. And what that means is you had an idea about what your norm was. And you're seeing all these things that don't line up with your norm, but yet you're going along with them. And you can't quite figure out why you're going along with them. And it feels okay at the time, but then when the narcissistic relationship ends, you experience this feeling of, what did I just do? Why did I say I liked that? I can't stand that food. Why did I hang out with them? I never got along with that person. What's the matter with me? Something's really wrong. Cognitive dissonance is like almost toying with your version of reality. And it's not lining up. It's not making sense to you. And it shouldn't, because it's not realistic according to your objective viewpoint of what you think is right and good and what you've always believed about yourself, your likes, your dislikes, and how life should be. So, you may experience some of that after the relationship ends. You may sit there and think, I just don't get why I went along with that. I must be a really bad person to tell those people that they aggravated me just by being there. I'm not like that. I wasn't like that. I didn't used to, put people down or tell them I was embarrassed by them. Because what happens is, in a narcissistic relationship, towards the end, you often find yourself exhibiting some of those very same narcissistic traits. You actually start mirroring the narcissist, and you don't like yourself very much. At least that's what happened with me. I didn't like me anymore. I really didn't. And I blamed the narcissist for it after a while, because I figured that was the only thing different in my life at that point that I could pinpoint. Because before that, I was a pretty decent person. And all of a sudden, I became this hypercritical person that would put other people down, that didn't want to associate with certain people. I labeled people that had needs as clingers and drainers. And that wasn't me. That was the narcissist that would say that to me about people. Pretty soon I found myself saying it and thinking it and feeling it, even though that wasn't me, creating a cognitive dissonance. Sometimes when you've been hurt by a narcissist, afterwards you may feel like you just don't want to be with anybody. You pull off by yourself. You isolate yourself. You need a lot of time to think and dwell and ruminate and just focus and almost obsess over what just happened. Ruminate means like a cow chews cud, like this grass stuff, and spits it out, kind of vomits it, and then chews it again, then vomits it and chews it again. Cows have like 6 stomachs, 6 of them, and they will eat and regurgitate and eat and regurgitate, eat and regurgitate. Eventually, I think it goes through the digestive system. Just like eventually this system that you're going through will end. You will be to the point where you can move on. But it takes some time. And meanwhile, you are ruminating. You are regurgitating and going over in your head, why did this happen? How did this happen? Where was I at? What could I have done differently? What was wrong with them? Could I have helped them? Was I a problem to them? I mean, you'll go through all that. That's all very normal. Stay tuned. Remember, if you need help, delusiondispeller@gmail.com. I do offer paid sessions. I do offer small, advice of counseling on my Facebook and other forums. Feel free to check the links below, and always subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Thanks for watching. Eyes wide open, moving forward. Thank you.